Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Bevo.
And I'm Robert Rostick.
And thank you guys so much for tuning into this week's episode of Raising Unmanageables, episode 43. Robert Rostick.
Yes, sir, Mr. Bevo.
Today we talked about what happens when you find yourself in a proverbial train wreck.
Yeah, when the SH star T goes wrong.
Right. When all of the SH star T hits the fan?
Yeah.
What happens? How do you get through that situation?
You know, the thing about it, when we talked about it, we said that it's going to happen.
It's always going to happen.
And it seems as though you can't stop it from happening. Mm-hmm. But once it does happen, there are a lot of things you can do in order to keep it from continuing to happen, right. In a sense.
So, and when part of what we talked about with regard to stopping it from spiraling anymore is, first of all, taking some sort of responsibility.
Taking responsibility
for the situation.
Yeah, owning up to it.
Right, and reestablishing control.
Yes.
Of that situation.
Because you are the primary artist in this entire situation here.
Correct. And then lastly, how you respond further into that situation. Mm-hmm. So just making sure that you're reestablishing, the roles between yourself and the client. Mm-hmm. If it was a miscommunication issue, go ahead and start communicating that point where everything starts to fall apart.
Yeah. And understand that this is a relationship that you have with your client, and they understand that what they came to the table asking you to do, right. Your portfolio reflected that you can do this,
right.
And your communication as well, and also your bid reflected that you can do this.
One thing I liked about that when you said it was and based on the portfolio, a lot of the times we're going to run into these train wrecks or these accidents or things are going to fall apart because of our not lack of skill, but lack of experience.
Yeah, that's correct.
Sometimes we just don't have the experience for that moment in time. And nothing's wrong with that. It's just you don't want to be in that situation getting that experience right then and there.
Yeah, that's true. And if you are in that situation
right.
in that moment, the idea is to stop and regroup and then figure out a strategy as to how to move forward from that point.
Okay, so lastly, how do we move forward from that point?
We, first of all, establish in our own mind that we need some space to create. So we need to stop everything at that point. Communicate with our the person that we're working for, working with, and then just let them know that we are about to embark upon this together.
Right.
But you are still in control of the situation.
So what I'm hearing in that last statement is once things start to fall apart a little bit, collaboration and working with the client to reestablish what the problem is and how to solve the problem is the best way forward.
Absolutely. And to take the ego out of it.
Oh, that's always the hardest part.
That is going to be the hardest part, but take the ego out of it.
You guys figure out how to do that part.
Yeah.
But Robert Rossi, thank you again. Very enlightening conversation this time, and it always helps me, like I always say. I'm going to repeat that every time because I think this is very therapeutic, not just for everybody out there, but for myself as well. So thanks for showing up again every Tuesday morning with us. And every day, there's this thing we have to do that you've been repeating. It's drilled into my head.
Is that every day you got to take a moment, just a sliver of a moment out of your day to be unmanageable.
Still love it. And keep checking us out. Keep liking, keep subscribing, keep sharing. And
stay tuned for the t-shirts that are coming.
Stay tuned for the t-shirts. They're coming. And thanks for supporting us. Y'all have a great day. Peace.